questions about robot fucking up the way.
Alright,
Does
we're
it
good.
work?
We're recording.
I mean, we can go back to the robot fucking conversation.
You really want that
We-
to live on YouTube?
Yes.
I have
Worst
no
things
shame.
have gone on YouTube.
That is correct.
I lost my shame in the war, and by the war I mean college.
Yeah, so one of my future children to know would totally fuck a robot.
Listen, if robots like that, you know what?
We are recording.
Welcome
Yeah, I know.
to the
I
kingdom of
deliberately waited
Sihonavan.
until you said you were starting recording to start talking.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the Kingdom of Sihonavan campaign. Last time we left off, y'all almost got your asses kicked by some elementals, some air elementals, and some...
It was unfair that they were not allowed to be put to sleep.
Tell that to Wizards of the Coast. I didn't make them.
I will. I have a fucking bone to pick with Wizards of the Coast. I'm gonna mute myself so I stop.
Write him a strongly worded letter.
And, shortly after which, all of you went on to the next little, area, next little demi-plane of these trials, and you came to a nice little clearing, where you were able to take a simulated long rest. The sun was shining in this area, but there was no birds chirping or anything like that, because it's technically not real. So you're all sat around the campfire, taking your long rest. You've gotten your rations, filled your water skins, cleaned your wounds. Anything that anyone wants to do while you're all waiting here for the time being? The next little portal has not appeared yet, but you get a feeling, just kind of how these things have been working, that it might be appearing soonish.
I am taking the opportunity to at least take notes, and like I imagine my journal, take notes of what's happened, what we've seen, stuff like that.
I would probably be prepping my spells quietly.
Oh yeah, if for all of our magic users in the party, if you want to update your spell list, if you can do so.
Cool.
Because I never remember the rules for it.
I am also like pulling out like the platinum crescent and just kind of holding on to it, not praying, but just the quiet ritual for luck.
Henry's just sharpening his weapons.
I almost got to unmute myself. Till's just sitting there, having the time, playing on my little drum.
Sorry. Would this technically count as spending hit dice?
I think this is a long rest.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a long rest.
So I can't use my chef feat to give people temp HP?
I think you can.
I mean, there's a campfire and cookware. You also are proficient in cook schools.
So I can?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. If you guys eat the baby back ribs that Mavis makes,
Back to the baby back ribs.
yeah,
Yo.
if you guys eat it, because that's what she's cooking up.
You got this chef feat. I was literally seriously
Yeah.
considering getting that.
I got it.
Oh man.
Oh,
Yeah, you can gain. It doesn't say how long the temporary hit points last. So I'm just gonna say everyone gains 8 temporary hit points.
is there a limit on how many people can eat them?
It's 4 plus my proficiency bonus, which is 8. So I made enough for everyone.
Hell yeah.
Henry
And I can do
doesn't
it
need
4
that.
times a day.
Oh.
I think the temp hit points just probably last until our next long rest. I'd imagine.
Yeah,
Yep.
or until they're used up.
Yeah,
But
Isn't
because
gonna
these
take very
treats
long.
last 8 hours after being
Yeah.
made. Like you can hold on to the treats for 8 hours. So I assume it's like a long rest type thing.
probably.
I'm gonna go ahead and put that in general notes so we don't forget that.
Yeah. So everyone, I rolled max on the D8, so everyone can use a bonus action to eat the ribs and gain 8 temporary hit points.
Hell yeah.
I will happily eat the ribs.
Oh yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah, I'm gonna eat the ribs too.
Nom 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 nom.
Henry does not.
Wow.
Wow.
You know what? Suffer in silence, Henri. You'll be the first to go.
Justin, I swear to God, I was going to say this before you actually said something. But everyone who eats the ribs gains a point of inspiration.
Oh damn.
Hell
I
yeah.
was going to be like, oh yeah, everyone gets a point of inspiration because everyone eats the ribs. And then you're like, I'm not eating no damn ribs.
I ain't eating no damn ribs. No sir, no sir. Off a baby's back,
Damn,
not for me.
you do Mom Mavis like that. So rude.
Well, Henri, are you going to have some lunch?
No, thank you.
Are you sure?
I'm fine. Your food gives me the runs.
But you'll have very strong and healthy runs.
I don't think that's usually how it works, Mavis.
How
a
do
little
you
confused.
feel,
She has to run
Addie?
every day.
Did you have a nice meal?
I did, yes, it was quite tasty.
See, Henri?
We'll see if I do get the runs though, so who knows if Henri's right or not.
Oh, I didn't put any laxatives in your portion. You'll be fine, dear.
Did you put laxatives in anyone else's?
Oh,
Besides Henri?
I would avoid them
no!
mine.
Of course not!
Henri, I think
Why
she's been
would
trying to poison you for several years now. Her food
Oh,
always
You think
gives
I
you the
haven't
runs.
returned the favor?
Oh, trust me, I'm well aware of that. That's why I avoid her food.
Henri, do you just want my portion and I'll take yours? Just eat the ribs.
Nah, I'm fine. I ate before I got here.
I mean,
Henry
so
can
we
eat
all
the
did.
ribs. I'm fine.
If you're sure, but I'm offering you my portion if you do want to.
I appreciate it.
Considering also what we've faced so far, it wouldn't be a bad idea.
It's a matter of principle. I'll be okay.
Fair enough.
Stick to your principles.
I am.
Get you killed.
Bill is gonna kind of meander across the fire and just kind of sit next to Henri and go quietly, like deliberately try not to be heard. It's like, what did you do to make Mavis not like you?
I started existing. I was born.
That's really deliberately non-specific, and I respect that.
Oh, I don't think you understand it. Merely me existing is what she hates. She hates me as a person.
But why?
Hell if I know. Why don't you ask her? I think I'm pretty great.
Turn.
Henry continues to sharpen his tools.
Mavis, why do you dislike Henri so much? What did he do?
He corrupted my granddaughter.
How?
Everyone turns into adults eventually, Mavis.
Henri is not normal. He's a wooer of women in all the wrong ways.
Mavis, I feel like that's...
I'm sorry the way you said that.
He's a wooer of women in all the wrong ways. Wrong ways.
Got a womanizer in the party.
Well, I mean, his wife seems to be very happy with him from what I can gather.
Oh, she sure is.
At this point, I've started zoning out, and I'm just watching, completely zoned out as Henri is sharpening the tools. I'm just like, well, time to just ADHD stare at something that's happening.
Like, but Mavis, how did he corrupt your daughter?
It was 84 AD.
How long ago was that in our, Mavis, none of us were alive then, not even you.
What is the current year?
Yeah, what's the fuck?
Fuck, it's in the overview. Let me look really quick. It is year 876, month 5. So,
It
No.
was 842. That was the year that my granddaughter and Henri met.
Your timeline's a little off there, but okay.
Okay, and what else?
They were
Like,
both 4 years old. It was wild how their paths crossed.
I'm shooting a look to Ember like, huh?
I like shake
The
myself out of the
hippopotamus
image.
was blue that season, so it must have been autumn.
I shake myself out of the stupor and just look at Eddie like, what is happening?
I don't
Violet's
know.
just like, hey, Mark,
I
hey,
could sense it in the wind. The hogs were not happy.
What?
are you fucking with us?
I think she's fucking with us.
Can I make it
Really
a check?
Yeah,
like-
fucking with you. I don't know how they met. He won't tell me.
Well, I mean,
hold on. One question. So, has anyone besides Mavis and Henry actually know that pigs exist in Sihonavan? They're not very common.
I think I would.
I
Given how
Probably would.
Given how
probably
much I
also,
travel around, I probably have seen pigs.
yeah,
Heard
and I
rumors of them. I've definitely
Yeah.
Have y'all sampled glass forest ham?
yes, I probably would have, especially if
would
I've been
have.
there since I've been there.
No, I've
Canadian
not. I have not been.
If they're around
Unless
the
my
glass
mom
forest,
imported
I
it.
absolutely know. that
Unless
there
my
are
mom
pigs.
imported it, no.
Yes, I would say I would have.
That's up to you, Ike, if whether or not my mom decided to binge and import it one day.
I'm gonna say nah.
No, I've never had
specialty
it.
of glass forest ham.
Why is that relevant?
Oh, no reason. I just wanted to know.
That's terrifying.
¿Por qué?
I mean that completely honestly.
It changes the campaign completely if we know pigs exist.
Yeah. Because the big bad is
It's a
gets his
pig.
power from a cult of pigs.
No, the big bad is a pig.
It's a dire
Don't give
bag.
me ideas now.
It's hilarious.
Anyway, as all of you are talking and conversing and trying to get the story out of Mavis before she finally says that she doesn't know, behind the campfire, I say behind, but it's more like right over here, one of the little portal things appear, kind of signaling to all of you that your time here is up.
Well, I guess that's us now. How
Into the
exciting.
portal.
I tuck away the platinum crescent and stand up.
Into the portal. Into
Into
the portal.
Into the portal.
You all,
Out of the portal.
you all step into the portal,
Into the portal
And-
home before dark.
Do, 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 do.
Into the
and
portal now.
are
Into the
shoot.
portal now. Into the portal now.
I don't know that reference.
It's TikTok.
Yeah. So before I put your token, well, let me do your tokens first. I always forget the tokens. Yeah, this map was brought to you by Red. She made it.
Oh, this is what you needed this map
Oh.
for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, we're so big.
Oh, we're so big.
We're so large.
Don't worry, I'm gonna shrink y'all.
Aww.
Damn.
At
Mavis
this
finally
rate,
got
we
to.
could jump over the chasm.
Yeah.
Aw, why'd you make me small first?
Because you're the last
You're
one I put
old.
on.
I'm old. No, I am 4'9".
Damn, you like size.
This might be insensitive. What is Mavis's race? I keep thinking dwarf.
Mavis is human.
Okay, I
Mavis
keep
is just a
thinking
really
dwarf.
short human.
But keep
I'm
mistaking her for like a
5'3".
dwarf or something.
I keep thinking dwarf, and I think I'm associating that with the other old lady fighter that I've had before, where was Jamma Grandma.
Yeah.
Also, she is a cleric. Clerics are known for being dwarves, for whatever reason. Well, their
Yeah.
constitution modifiers off the goddamn charts.
Yup.
Yeah.
I've never actually played a dwarf.
Neither have I.
Neither.
It's never come up.
She does that when she thinks someone's in the back.
We should just do an all-dwarven campaign.
That'd be hysterical.
We should
All
be lady
dwarven camp
dwarves.
clerics that are the amen.
We can be the beautiful,
Yeah. Yes.
Okie doke. As I am doing tills, just want to lay the scene out. Y'all appear on the other side of this portal, and despite how like bright it looks, there is actually a dense cloud cover on the others, hanging overhead. Hanging overhead, there's dense cloud cover, and stretching before you all is a seemingly bottomless chasm that
Nice.
on the other side is the door that all of you assume is going to be the way out of here, so to speak.
That's this, specifically the documentation.
Hold on.
So this is directly plugged into this, and then that's plugged into this.
There we go. Everyone should be able to move their tokens, but I'm just going to swoop y'all really quick.
Mother of
Depends on
God,
display,
it's the
but
inside of
there you go.
Mavis's head.
What?
That's so mean.
He does have keys,
So, and right here. Oh, let me do it real quick.
No, I'm muted.
Dogs sound like they're being naughty.
Dog doing?
He's in the kitchen. I can hear him. Is another one of those little plaques, and when you go up to investigate it, it says, "What is the one thing that once poured out cannot be gathered again?"
Could you type that in like the roll
Sure.
20?
Sure thing, absolutely. Oh, words. Typing.
Oh, who did we lose?
Uh-oh.
Hello? Oh, we lost Sedge.
Oh, we lost our DM. No.
No! Overthrow!
Jupiter
Anarchy!
the events.
Huh?
I
Yeah. I think
Oh.
I had muted myself. I hope.
Oh, Jupiter's
Me
there.
hoping I muted myself, forgetting that you're next door.
Hi,
you did mute
Jupiter.
yourself. I could just hear it through the wall.
Yeah. Hi, Pepper. Yeah, my cat is a very chatty cat.
Oh, she chatty tonight? Oh, baby.
She's been chatty for a solid minute.
Yeah.
Oh. Chatty Miss Ma'am.
Excuses, we have technical difficulties because we lost our DM.
And I
Pay no
Hello?
attention to the terribleness behind the curtain. I am now the DM. All of the fuck.
Yeah, you good there? You good there, bud?
You're doing great.
I'm gonna dropkick all of you.
You can certainly try.
Yeah, Kate's back in like California.
I'm gonna dropkick all of you.
Good luck.
I
Come
mean,
at
you
me,
have to
bruh.
get up the stairs before I lock my door.
We
Have
have
a
to fly to
window.
California before I change my address.
We'd have to find you first.
Yeah.
I think I have. I think I can look at my Etsy purchases.
Oh yeah, same. Wait a second.
That's creepy.
I
'Cause I
sent
ordered from a
Christmas
shop.
gift, and I've sent Christmas gifts.
Did I cry not to?
Do I...
Oh, name.
I love how Ike also still hasn't typed the riddle in.
I think because their computer fully.
Oh, it like fully crashed. Hello?
Hello.
I just wish we had been given the
Hello?
the thing before they vanished into the ether, so that way we could think about it.
Yeah.
Woo. God,
Please
is
don't-
that you? Are you there?
God, are you alive?
God is back,
No.
you guys.
Hello?
Hello.
It's me, Fiona.
Anywho, let me write that down for y'all again.
Thank you.
Literally the last thing I said before, like my browser cut out was like, "Oh, laptop, please don't shit the bed," and immediately afterwards it cut out.
You manifested it into existence.
I didn't do that.
Say a prayer to Hephaestus.
Okie doke. So there's a bottomless cavern, dense clouds, and a door on the other side.
We have the riddle, please.
It's on
And
roll
a
20.
riddle.
Oh, I never open roll 20 unless we're in combat.
We're always in combat.
Is it an
It's
opinion?
combat of the mind. This is a battle of the mind. Nope, not words. Not opinions either. Although those are very good guesses.
Thank you. You can put water back.
The thing is, no,
put
you
water
can't.
back.
You can't. Because when you pour it out, like if you pour it out into the grass absorbs it, so you can't recollect it. If you pour it out into a big tub of water, you're not getting the same water that you put in it. So there's no way to like put it back in.
Hmm.
But water's all identical to each other. It's all
I think
Conceptually,
toothpaste is, yeah, that's very, very true.
Don't like getting that shit back in the tube.
Unless you're
I think-
me, I just shoot that shit right back in there.
I think
Fine.
I've actually heard this one before.
Justin, shut up if you have.
You're not too
Justin,
far away
right.
from water.
It's what?
Blood.
I think.
It's rain,
Oh.
right? It doesn't make sense.
It's-
Rain.
Rain pours.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Rain,
You
rain.
can't put it back.
Okay.
a water cycle.
If it is water or rain, how do you plan on getting to the other side? Using this knowledge.
You said there's dense cloud cover.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Is it in the like chasm between?
No, it's just it's above you guys. It's in the clouds above you guys. Well, the
I
cloud.
just go to the end
The
of the.
clouds
I go
are
to the-
above you guys.
I go to the edge of the chasm and yell, "Make it rain!"
Make it rain. That doesn't do anything. You kind of hear an
how-
echoey. It's weird because you actually don't even hear anything back like an echo or anything. It just seems to be like void down there.
I don't have any storm spells. Damn.
Can
just
I?
sprinkle a little water on my hand and flick it at the clouds?
Yeah.
You can.
How?
Try
wait,
it.
yeah. How far away are the clouds? Like, super high above us?
Far enough. Like
Yeah.
they're in the sky. They're in the sky.
Okay. I was
Unless you
gonna
have like wing boots or something.
I was gonna try shocking grasp like the clouds, cause like lightning, rain, thunder, shit like
Can
that.
Can I?
Oh.
Can
Can I
take
roll
look
like a
around?
perception?
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah, because you know that in the last riddle we had the torches to light up, so I imagine maybe there's something here on our end that might activate these clouds. So I guess I would like to help. I'd like to help Amber look around for something on our end that is connected to. I assume the right answer, which is rain.
All right, go ahead and roll invest. Who you're helping, Ember? Go
Yeah,
ahead
I'm
and
helping
make
Ember.
an investigation check with advantage.
Can I make it a perception?
I'm gonna say no because you're actively looking for something.
Dang it.
I have to say you perceive to make it perception. Should
You
know
wanna
this by how much I
wanna help?
bullshit you.
Does Amber want to help me then? Because I have pretty good investigation.
Yeah, because my investigation's only a +2.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, I'll
Alright,
help.
so-
I'll help Henri. And I'll do it myself.
Okay. It's for the help, because my first roll would have been a 2 with my add-on. So let's go with number 2, which is 15 plus 7, 22.
Damn.
Damn. Nice.
I'd be
Dang.
investigating.
So, with that 22, you're looking around. you see like these sparse trees over here. Doesn't look that like there's much, and you're investigating like the bushes and the scrub and everything like that, and you're almost and you're investigating like all the trees over here and whatnot, and you're almost about to give up, but looks like caught in the branches, in the highest branches of this one tree over here, looks to be some sort of scroll.
Oh.
I'd like to grab that squirrel, please.
You climb up the tree because it's high up there. This ain't a small tree.
I
I'm
can
pretty
climb as
athletic.
well.
Yeah, maybe let the monk do the climbing.
Okay, all right. Since Amber was helping me, she would be nearby for me to point it out to her.
Bro,
And
Justin,
I would.
this is going to keep bothering me. Her name is Ember.
Oh, sorry.
With an E, not an A.
My bad.
All good.
I would also like to help Ember by giving her like one of those cupped hands over the foot heave hoes because I'm a pretty strong lad, so I'd like to give Ember a quick heave ho.
Brace the knee. Up.
Yep.
All right, Ember, go ahead and roll a. Which you even like your base dex?
My dex is a +4, so my acrobatics is a +8. I also think I have
Yeah.
the monk ability to run across surfaces, so long as I.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. You grab the scroll.
Yeah, using
Is it
like
a squirrel, like an animal, or a scroll, like an elder scroll?
Like a scroll, like an elder scroll.
Okay, I kept hearing squirrel, like the animal.
Yeah.
I was really confused.
No, I say it's squirrel because I'm from the south.
Henri does the whole cupped hand thing, and I'm like, all right, stay right there, and I back up like 10 feet, take a running start, use his hand in the boost, and just like spider climb up the tree to grab it,
God.
and then jump down without without issue.
I didn't teach you that one.
Oh, what do you have over there?
I got a scroll. Well, Henri found a scroll. Probably for the more magic-y types.
Ooh, give.
Hey! I'll peer over Addie's shoulder, which isn't that hard.
I'm like 5'9".
Okay, I peer around Addie's shoulder. I have to check how tall I am. I keep imagining everyone as really small people for some reason.
I'd hold it so that so Till could also look at it, but I'm mostly looking at it because interesting.
I'm 5'10", so I'm at your height. Never mind. Don't ask me why I make everyone small. I just do.
So, this is a spell scroll for lightning bolt. Yay!
Oh.
So we could hold on to it. You can put it in your spell scroll, whatever later, and I can. Try.
Is it a cantrip?
We'd also.
It's a third level spell.
Level 3.
Okay.
It's a third level spell.
That's assuming the scroll persists beyond this trial area.
And I think we're probably supposed to use it into the sky, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's better we actually use the scroll for its purpose.
With Henri's investigation, with Ember helping, there doesn't seem to be any rope or anything that can get you across this cavern, this void safely, without falling into the in between.
It's probably gonna have to be used, unfortunately. What are the? I've never actually used a spell scroll before. Because either my character doesn't care or I've been too low level.
So let's see, spell scrolls.
If it's on your
You can go,
class
right?
spell list, you can read the scroll and cast the spell without providing any material components. Otherwise, the scroll is unintelligible. Casting the spell by reading the scroll requires the spell's normal casting time. If the spell is on your class list but of a higher level than you can normally cast, you must make an ability check using your spell casting ability. Determine if you cast it correctly. I believe otherwise, if you can cast the level of the spell normally, you can cast it without having to roll.
Lightning Bolt is a sorcerer and wizard spell, and you can cast third levels. You just don't have it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I can do it.
Do you? Do you use it?
Itself 100 feet. I'm just not sure
We're
if I'm
ignoring
supposed
that.
to. I'm not sure if
We're
I'm supposed to
ignoring
like
that.
aim it into the sky to like cause the lightning storm, or aim it across.
I think at the
I'll
clouds.
aim it into the sky. Fuck it,
It's,
cause clouds and shit. Yeah, I will. Like probably set the scroll down on the ground so I can look at it while I'm casting.
I'm backing up.
Yeah, I like shoot like give a little space, please, a little space. And bit of fur. Oh yeah, I have all that shit. Wait, do I have that shit? Hold on, really quickly.
Are you looking at the material components? I don't think you need them because
I
it's
don't? Oh,
just
okay.
the spell scroll.
Nope. You
Yeah,
don't have
this
the
is-
material components.
Okay, sick, awesome. Yeah, I will do the motions, and at the last second, fling it straight up into the sky.
So, you fling it right up into the sky, and as you split the clouds split themselves with another thunderous clap coming soon after your lightning bolt. Not everyone startles, but it was a loud one. And soon enough, rain starts pouring down all over you guys, and more importantly, into the chasm itself. You wait maybe about. It doesn't even take 10-15 minutes until it completely fills up, and um,
So we're just fully soaked, though.
you're fully soaked. But
Yeah.
for all means, there is an incredibly slow-moving river right in front of you guys. Doesn't look really slow. Doesn't look too deep. Even Mavis could probably swim across it with one leg.
Well, all right.
I just hop in and start swimming.
I take off my shoes first because swimming in shoes is dangerous.
All of my
And
shit's
then-
water built for the water.
Yeah, and I will swim across and wait on the other side. Or, Mavis, do you want a rope like tied around your waist, or do you think you can swim across yourself?
1 second, dear. Let me look through my spells again.
All right.
Yeah, unless like I'm gonna wait and see if like Mavis maybe has like water walking or something, and then I will start swimming if it seems that we do not.
I don't. So I'm just gonna cast enhance ability, bull strength, so I can swim across with advantage.
I also have a potential idea, which is that if someone gives me like, I probably have a rope length long enough, I can put the rope on the other side and people can like wade across holding onto the rope just in case. I can make it across no problem.
Probably the safest thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
As a just in case.
You never know what could be lurking below the surface.
You don't.
yeah.
I have seen too many things come out of rivers in my lifetime to be comfortable.
Might be giant
Question.
toads.
Yeah.
Could DM question? Could I?
Wait, do I actually?
Could my spiritual weapon carry me across?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
But if everyone's cool with that, I will take a piece of rope, like tie it to like a rock or some other stake I can make on this side of the river, and then I will.
You can tie it to some trees.
Yeah, I'll tie it to a tree. Hold on to the other end, and my monk ability lets me run up vertical surfaces. Allows me to run across surfaces of liquid surfaces. So you all watch
Badass.
like Ember like
Look at Red being Sasuke Uchiha.
So you see
Do
Ember,
Naruto
like,
run across?
Yeah, get up to the edge of the river. There's like a pause where I go like unnaturally still for a moment, and then I just burst forward and I run across the water to the other side.
Did you fucking see that shit, Till? That was so cool, Ember.
I'm tying the rope to the tree on the other side. not paying a whole lot of attention, because that's monk shit for me.
Oh shit.
Everyday monk shit.
And then I turn and give everyone a thumbs up.
Oh, forgot some flavor text. So the door was kind of like black before the rain came, and now it's light brown. So
Oh, I think
We
the
seem
Yeah.
to have
is
passed.
available now.
Yep, I'll just like grab the rope and
I'll
shimmy.
swim near the rope, but like not holding on to the rope. If that makes sense.
yeah, you can do that. It's fine. You all make
I
it
just-
across the river safely. For those of you who decide to swim across.
Yeah, swim.
Can never be
Yeah.
too careful.
Swim, swim, swim. That's not what
Laundry.
Refreshing.
Yes.
All of you, by the
Okay.
way, are just completely soaked. First from the rain, and then now from the river.
Thank goodness my instruments are treated to resist water.
I'm used to getting rained on at this point.
Ah, refreshing. Come on, you two. We don't have forever. Please don't try to kill each other.
We're ready on the other side.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, that was fast.
All right.
Okay.
Everyone safely makes it across. You've solved my final riddle. That's a joke. There's still, like a bunch left.
Oh no.
Wait,
Listen,
what?
riddles are fun. I was making an Adventure Zone reference. So do you go through the door?
Yeah, I will
Gosh.
walk up and, as I'm like wringing out my hat, walk up and open the door.
Okay.
So walk through.
On the other side is one of those portals again to the next demi-plane.
And ball.
Step through.
Whee!
And
Well,
I was in the middle of making the map for this one, then my laptop shit the bed, and I didn't feel like doing it again. So we're going to Theater of the Mind.
Okay.
okay.
You all step into an incredibly dense fog. There's weak light shining through from what you assume to be the sun from above. And in front of you again, you can barely see it. That's how dense the fog is. You can barely see each other and your own hands in front of you. Is another one of the plaques. And let me just write out what it says.
I will cast light.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, it's
dear.
not
Very
not
helpful.
dark.
Or just
not
so that
dark.
we could know to like light is Addie, stay by the light on the ground. So no wandering off into the fucking fog.
Sure. Yeah, you can cast light. I was trying to figure out if light was allowed because.
Oh.
Ew.
Oh.
Maybe no people magic. Only outside thing magic. Yeah, I guess it depends on if the magic is allowed.
Let
We
me
just
write
use the
this out
rope
really
we
quick.
just got from the river and like hold on to it like we're kindergartners.
I see the local school children like holding onto the rope each other. They have like when going on like little field trips where it's like we're on a little field trip together, you guys.
So, the plaque that reads, I'm gonna say light. You can't cast light. You might be able to cast other spells, but
Okay, no cantrip.
you know what? No, that seems a little. Yeah, that's a cantrip. You can cast light. So inside a great blue castle lives a shy young maiden. She blushes in the morning and does not come out at night.
The sun.
A flower?
I think it's the sun.
Yeah, I think it's the sun.
Oh, okay.
The castle is the sky. She blesses in the morning, which is the dawn, and doesn't come out at night.
Oh.
Yeah. Sounds right to me.
I'm not very good at riddles, you guys. They were never something I enjoyed.
Riddle games, mind games.
That's okay. But I imagine,
I definitely don't have the daylight spell prepared.
I don't have any light things. I'll do, like dancing lights to add more light.
I have something that can cause like a kind of radiant light. That should do it.
Wait, hold on.
That doesn't seem to do anything.
What, the radiant light thing?
No, none of the lights seem to do anything. The fog persists.
Okay.
What type of, like, can I, not moving away from the plaque, just kind of, in my best thing, investigate, try to see if something's going on?
What are you investigating exactly?
If there's anything funky in the immediate vicinity that, like, if I can walk away while seeing, the stuff.
You can walk away.
I'll walk, like, 5 feet away, while, like, keeping eyesight on everyone.
Well, you kind of, the fog is so dense that you kind of immediately, like, lose them, but if you walk the 5 feet back, they're still there.
because I can give
Yeah,
you a
yeah,
hint.
I'm going, like, essentially using...
I can give you a hint as to what
Okay,
that
no,
means.
I'll wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of do, like, catching a rope, or, like, kind of doing that, basically, kind of do a walk around area to try to see, like, an immediate vicinity walk around.
It can? Oh, it is.
As far as you can tell, it's just kind of like grass. There's no discernible, what's it called?
I want the hint.
There's no prevalent markers.
So the demigod at the
I'm not
is
saying this
supposed
right.
to have a weapon, right? Given to the demigod.
It's just
by the
grass.
parent.
There's nothing that really stands out.
You don't.
Could I
Apart from the fog, I guess.
Can I cast Firebolt towards the sun? Or what I perceive to be the sun?
Yeah, sure, you can do that.
I don't know if anything happens.
Nothing really happens. You just cast a random firebolt. And Till, are you still walking around?
Yeah, I'm, like, basically kind of using my... I would have had Mage Hand kind of, like, on, like, the back thing, so that way I kind of know where I am.
Yeah, Addie fires off this firebolt, and you're still walking around, and it lands nearish to you. Not close enough that you're in danger, but, like, it just kind of
went up and then down like an arrow?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, no.
Oh, weird.
Okay, cool. I guess I want to roll a general investigation around the plaque and that immediate area to see if there's anything that stands out to me too in regards to the answer to the riddle. Henry would probably try to, like, get a bit of light though for some extra visibility, so he takes out one of the two swords that he has on him. He bites into his thumb in order to draw some blood, and he writes some quick runes on his sword, and it lights up with this crimson red glow to it, this radiant energy, and it shines 20 feet around him. So he uses that to kind of help with the fog a little bit, but I just wanted to roll a general investigation, see if anything stands out.
Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation.
Cool. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. 17 plus 7, 24.
So, with the 24, you know 100% that there's nothing around here. It just looks like to be the plaque, you guys, some grass, and the fog. And also the sun above it in the sky.
Can I just mage hand above us to try to wave away the fog?
Yeah, we might have to disperse the fog.
I just mage hand and in my own hands try to wave away the fog.
So you do use Mage Hand, and that does seem to move some of the fog away, but because of how small the Mage Hand is, it doesn't really do much.
More aggressively
But it does-
wave it. I give it a piece of like cloth to act as a fan to hold up to 10 pounds and use that to help wave it.
Can I do fun and funky shit, take my quarterstaff and spin it really fast?
Yeah! Darth Maul lightsaber helicopter!
No, you're just in the avatar making one of the air tornadoes. You're running around with the staff.
Let's see. Make me a sleight of hand check so you don't fumble it.
Okay. I have to ask, is there any chance I can make it acrobatics?
How would this be considered acrobatics? Spin it to me.
That takes a lot of dexterous work to do, and you might see a lot of like acrobats and like circus performers, for instance, trying to do that.
Yeah, like a baton thrower.
Just requires a lot of coordination. And acrobatics, I imagine, would require a lot of coordination.
Oh yeah, go ahead. You can roll with acrobatics. You twisted my hand.
It says covers your attempt to stay on your feet in tricky situations.
Are you like trying to helicopter away?
No, but I'm essentially like planting my feet and spinning this.
Oh, I thought you were running around in a circle.
No, I'm like planting my feet to spin it because I will go off balance if I move, I think, while I do this.
Okay, yeah, you can roll acrobatics. Anyone else gonna do anything?
I will
Can I?
take out my blanket and start waving it in the air.
That's an 18.
You get a lot. You're moving a lot of the fog, but it still kind of seems in the area. I honestly thought you were gonna roll a little higher than that.
All right.
Can I wave my sword around? Because it's got this radiant glow to it, like the sun.
No,
So...
I don't.
Mavis, do you have a wind spell?
You have a lot of thunder and lightning.
I can create food and water.
That's exactly what we need.
I don't think that's going to help. The temptation to cast that, but I don't think it's going to do anything.
Freedom of movement?
Hey, Ike. Hear me out.
Yes. Okay.
Can I insult the fog with vicious mockery to try to get it to disperse?
Off to another plane.
I want to see if Ike lets me insult the fog away.
Hold on. I gotta check something.
Fog.
Oh, I can cast enhance
Fog,
ability.
your mama's so fat. Oh shit, that's funny. Let me see. Where does V come in the alphabet? Like before W, right? Here we go. So I'm gonna say no because it specifically says at a creature you can see within range, and fog does not count as a creature.
So I know it says a creature, but hear me
And
out.
it also can't hear you.
Can I still do it for? Can I do it? A creature that can hear me, not that I can see. I can see. I'm gonna just treat fog as a creature in my brain.
If the target can hear
insulting
you, though it need not understand you, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage. So it can't hear you, it doesn't have a brain.
Okay, that's very sad. I'm very sad. How dare you?
Can
I cast enhance ability on Ember for Cat's Grace to give her advantage on dexterity checks?
Yes, because I was just about to ask if Ember wanted to try and do that spin fan thing again.
Yeah.
I love
Absolutely.
that all of
I
us are
can't
like,
make you
we don't
win,
have any
but
wind
I can
spells,
make
bruh.
you better at what you're best at.
Thank you. And I will try again. Aha. Okay,
Uh-huh.
okay. That's a dirty 20.
Ah, hell yeah.
That's what you got?
Yep, dirty 20.
Okay, so with the dirty 20, you manage to plant yourself a little firmer, and with Cat's grace and bolstering you, you manage to spin your staff as fast as you can, and it disperses most of the fog, and with Till still waving the mage hand around and Addie's blanket, all of you together manage to get rid of the fog. And
People watching, damn, these bitches don't have a single wind spell to their name.
Nope.
Hey, we're at least resourceful.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I only used a second level spell. Gust is like at least a cantrip.
I wonder what the actual solution is though for sun.
Oh,
Probably casting
Probably
daylight.
daylight or something.
Yeah.
no, it was
Or
like gust or
gust.
something.
Oh.
It was
Not
literally
a
just
bitch.
blow the fog away.
Not a bitch
Oh,
has
okay.
it.
But what does that have to do with this
The thing is-
riddle?
Because we have to see
Okay,
the
okay,
sun
so
telling us to blow
so
away the
let
fog.
me do the flavor text for you guys. So as you all blow away the fog, shining above you is the brilliant daylight sun, and you can see, even though it's a simulation, the rings of the planet encapsulating it. And it's a beautiful day in this plane.
Blue light?
Listen, I'm southern. It's a beautiful day in this demi-plane.
Mr. Rogers?
I'm on the plane.
In the
Enough is
neighborhood.
enough. I'm tired of these motherfucking stakes on this motherfucking plane.
These motherfucking players in this motherfucking game.
The sun is shining.
Plane.
The grass is green. There's a portal nearby that lights up. All that jazz.
And we are
Jackknife into the portal.
I'm gonna get something from the bed really quick. I'll be right back.
The goal is, throughout the rest of this, is to name a different type of dive.
A different type of what?
Dive. Like a jackknife, cannonball, backflip, a front flip, a triple flip.
Listen, these are two-part riddles. Just because you solve one portion doesn't mean you can solve the other portion.
I headbutt the door.
There isn't a door, so I'm not sure what you're headbutting.
No, I'm just jackknifing into the portal that formed.
Oh, yeah. I would
Okay.
also like to go through the portal.
We all go through the portal. The purtle.
Okay. So you all go through the portal,
We're all gonna
And-
go through that there portal.
and on the other side,
Home on the plane.
we're going to do another theater of the mind here. On the other side is a barren landscape. And what's different about this one is that there are other people other than your team inside this one. And they're kind of looking around, same way that you all have, looking under rocks and stuff. So it's not barren as in the desert, it's barren as in like doesn't look like anything's growing. And as you all walk through, sorry, you can hear the Archmage's voice call out above you. She says, "Attention, adventurers. We all here in Castle Dalen have decided to consolidate some of the teams, as it looks like some are flagging behind others. Please use your newfound friendships or rivalries to your utmost potential." And her voice cuts out.
Okay, I don't trust that.
Yeah.
How many people are
We're
with
just gonna reuse one of these because I don't like not having visuals. There are 4 people.
Oh, 4.
We're gonna shoot back over here. There's 4 people, and Ember, you recognize one of them. Addie, you also recognize one of them.
Hey!
Yes,
Good,
you
it's not
recognize.
it's not the dude I drop kicked.
Perrin? Addie, you recognize that one of them is Perrin.
Perrin! Hey! Over here!
Perrin looks up and he's like, oh wow, Addie. It's nice. Fuck, I don't have any. All I have are monsters. Shit. Fuck.
Maybe all these guys look a little
Perrin.
ugly.
Perrin is going to be Alex.
Oh my
I still
God.
have token in here.
Oh no!
Perrin's gonna be
something's
Alex.
Bad. Come to haunt us.
And
yeah, in 300 years he'll haunt us.
and this this is the only like woman I have. I'm a misogynist on accident. Just pretend that there's no trees or anything. And in Henry, you also recognize one of them. It's the paladin that you beat up earlier.
No.
What happened to him?
He's not transparent. He's not transparent either.
Oh snap! It's a trash can.
Yeah.
Trash can.
That token looks like he's just stared into the camera office style, being on
Yeah,
it
really.
again.
He's
Yeah,
like,
this is
oh
the-
fuck, I'm near
good
Henry
then.
again.
Yeah.
Shit.
Wait, is the person I recognize a barbarian?
No, the person you recognize is from the thing I sent you.
Yeah.
It's Marshall Elwyn, the tiefling bard that you met on your travels. Or it's more like, yeah, she's been around. And you know that she's been around, especially if she's here. Because last time you saw her, she was all the way in Vixclesia, hanging out with a Leonin tribe that she managed to endear herself to.
Oh shit! I just see her and I'm like, Marshall?
She turns around and says, "Oi, Addie! Wow, what are you doing here?" Where? I can't get it. You know what? We're gonna have Umid coming back this one night only because I need 4 tokens and I don't have it. I knew I was forgetting something. It was fucking tokens.
I'm sorry, I can't get over the paladin's fucking token.
Yeah, it's really funny.
He's like,
It just, fuck, it's this asshole again with a flaming blood sword.
I'll label them so no one gets confused.
Is there, like, besides these 4, is there anyone else?
No. It just looks like. Oh, can y'all not see the label? Oh no.
No.
So wait,
Oh,
God,
nameplate. There we go.
using context clues with what we just heard, are we to imply that these guys were taking too long? So we're here to kind of help them, or were we both taking too long? So they put us together.
That is entirely up to you guys.
I thought it was
I guess
other teams are falling behind and we're ahead, so they're like giving us a hot minute to cool our brakes.
It can be interpreted either way based on your character's personalities, because it doesn't because
I forgot
She
what
just
the lady
said-
said. What did she say?
she said that some of the groups are flagging behind, so they're consolidating them, and to use this at your advantage, at your utmost advantage.
Is there a plaque or something in the area for us to solve a puzzle of now?
There is. So
Oh.
you go through the portal, and in the middle of this barren landscape is another placard. And as Perrin, Marshall, as Perrin and Marshall walk up to Addie and Ember, and the paladin and what looks like to be a female fighter, kind of hang back. Here, let me get that. They go up and they say, and Perrin's like, "Oh, Addie, it's so nice to see you again. We've been trying to solve this damned riddle for what feels like ages now."
They're the slow ones.
And Marshall,
Elbow tip.
kind of like And Marshall at the same time also elbows Pear, and she's like, "Give us away, why don't you?"
Oh, it's alright. Me and Perrin go way back. It's fine. Besides, I'm not terribly good at riddles. To be perfectly honest, these guys have been like absolutely carrying my ass through all of this. I'm better at the fighting than the riddle solving.
The paladin and the fighter who follow up close behind you guys. The fighter, she kind of like nods her head, like, yeah, much better at fighting. These riddles are stomping us pretty bad, huh, Ardith? And she kind of punches the paladin in the shoulder, and he kind of gives her the stink eye, but doesn't say anything.
What's the Ardith?
Ardith.
Listen, fantasy name generators, okay?
Smooth.
What does the placard say?
Oh yeah, the placard. Let me write it out. Y'all keep me on my toes.
I mean, that's what players are for.
And that's the truth.
But I'm looking at Marshall, I'm like, Marshall?
Marshall.
Is that a friend of yours, Addie? Or
Huh?
Ember? Sorry, long day.
Acquaintance, more like, last time I saw her, she was not in Sihonavan. So I'm just a little surprised is all.
Oh. Oh, but pardon my manners. Addie, very nice to meet you.
And Marshall, she sticks out her hand. She says, "Marshall, nice to meet you as well." Am I changing her accent every time I speak with her? I can't.
Yeah, it's just part of a
Just don't
character.
pay attention to it.
Oh, them. They were a bunch of sticks in the mud, you know. Always going on about their glory and their gods and how they want to kill their gods and all those things. I spent some time in the blinds. Don't be telling anyone that, but I don't really care. I can smuggle myself across any kind of borders nowadays. And fancied myself in Sihonavan when I heard about this entire little thing going on.
Kind of crazy running into you here.
Same. How's last time I saw you? You were with Ash, but how's your mom? How know I know Ash told me that she was on those caravans or whatever. So how's that been going for you?
Oh, I haven't actually spoken to the caravans in a while. I kind of went my own separate way. I also haven't seen my mom in a while.
Oh dear.
Yeah, kind of just got separated. Got one of those situations.
Oh, and let me guess, you're at this little fancy thing trying to find out where your mom went.
Not exactly.
No, not exactly.
No.
Oh well, whatever the reason, I'm sure we all have our good ones. Ain't that right, Ardeth? And she also punches Ardeth in the arm, but she kind of like shakes her fist. She shakes her fist afterwards, like, "Oh, that paladin armor."
Are you guys done chatting, or are you guys gonna help me find this flower?
Flower?
I've after looking for that, I was gonna wait till look for flowers, weaving stuff.
Yeah, the answer to the riddle, I'm pretty sure it's a flower.
Kinda thought it was like the Borealis.
My thoughts were either a flower or like a loom, but flower makes more sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It sounds.
You guys can
Honest
keep
and
chatting.
strand.
We got this.
No,
Rising from the
this is
land.
important to do. We should focus on the riddle.
Hunt down the flower, and also a loom.
1,000 colored
loom
folds
flower.
stretch towards the sky. 1,000 colored folds?
I
Like a
guess
flower or a
petals?
loom.
Either
The
that or...
tender strand would be its stem. Obviously, a flower rises from the land, and it gets killed by a
maiden's hand
Minotaur.
to pick the
It's
flower.
plucked. Yeah.
What is with all the maidens?
Y'all are all maidenless.
Damn! I think
Except
the only
Henry,
one that's
though.
not maidenless is Henry.
Yeah, Henry is the exception here.
Get
I got
some
maiden
maidens,
days.
y'all.
So,
Really quick, Ike.
Hmm.
Do I have my little familiar? Is he appearable? Or is he outside?
You're familiar.
My little hawk.
Find familiar?
Yeah,
When did you have that?
I imagine I've just sort of had him out and about. I mean, once the spell is cast, then they just sort of stay until they're damaged or I
Yeah.
Dismiss them, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have a hawk familiar, they're just chilling. You go over to Pear and start, messing with his hair.
You said this was like a barren wasteland. Are there any
Mhm.
flowers?
No.
maybe
It's
we
just
have
rocks
to
and
plant
stuff.
one.
But I'd like to, because I think as a wizard I can see through my familiar's eyes.
And?
So I was hoping to, send him up and have him start sort of circling outwards. To see if we can't find that flower or something else other than rocks and us. So, and I sort of like pat my hand on Perrin's shoulder. I'm going to be looking through Ori by bird. It's a very good bird. I will not be able to hear you or see you. So if you need to get my attention, please like tap on the shoulder or the hand or something. Okay, bye. And I just eyes go like gold and I'm like just sort of staring off into space. And Ori's eyes also flash gold and he takes off and starts circling.
Yeah.
If that's okay.
No, yeah, that's fine. So Ori starts circling, and through your hawk's keen-eyed vision, you can tell that it's mostly just dirt and rocks, and more dirt, and more rocks.
Mavis,
Hi, cat.
Yes?
I know you got that one spell, what's it called? The one where you can make that crappy food and whatever? Just waving your hands around?
Yeah, what about it?
Do you think it's possible for you to create seeds with that?
I can create food with seeds in it.
Maybe it's worth creating some seeds and planting them and see if it does anything. Obviously, you can create water for it too.
Alright. So I'm gonna take Henri's stupid suggestion. And cast Create Food and Water to get specifically, like, berries and fruits with seeds. So, like, pit fruits and berries.
So you do that, and
Yeah.
Kayla, the fighter woman, she slaps Perrin right on his back, and she's like, Perrin, why didn't we think of that? You have good berry.
I'm
It's like-
blind and deaf. I can't even defend my friend.
It's like, Kayla, oh my god, watch it with the damn arm.
Gets it enough from me, from Maddie already.
Do you also maybe have Druidcraft?
Fuck, why didn't I think of that? You do have
Oh
Druidcraft.
no, my poor bestie.
Perrin
Well,
doesn't have a high intelligence. I'll
that's-
be honest.
That's definitely worth a try. It's probably better than planting
Yeah.
the seeds, honestly. I would have gone down that
A
path if I knew
multicolored
somebody
flower.
could use it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so I forgot to mention. So there's the paladin and Henry fucked up. Kayla is a fighter. Barshel is a bard. And Perrin is a druid.
Ah,
Wait,
all
we have a
there
druid?
There we go. There.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I've met druids before, and they usually have druid craft to, grow flowers.
Usually.
Okay. Can you grow us a flower?
So Parents is I can certainly try, and he taps Addie on the hand. It's like Addie,
Yes.
Addie, wake up.
Yes. Yeah. Oh. Whoa. That's. Ugh. Sorry, it's always a bit startling coming back to normal people body. What? Did we find a solution? I couldn't see
When it-
shit.
I'm an idiot, and I'm going to cast Druidcraft, and that doesn't work. Berry.
Addie just sort of like folds her hands together and like puts them to her face. Perrin, you're. I adore you. You're very dumb.
I know. And Kayla comes around. She says, and she punches him on the arm, like not unkindly, but she's like, "I'll say." Oh, also, I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Kayla from Ravenna.
Oh, Addie. Everywhere. From everywhere.
Ember.
Andre.
Sihonavan.
Oh, kill.
So it's nice to meet all of you guys. Ardith, why don't you introduce yourself? And Ardith just kind of crosses his arms, stares Henry down. Is like, been acquainted.
What's up,
with
trash
him.
can?
He responds to that by just turning his back.
Yeah, that's fair.
Does he make a lot of noise while he's turning around? He goes,
No!
We'll go over towards this person, kind of like backstepping.
Gene, you're cutting out. We can't hear what you're saying.
Oh no. Jean's down with the
Jean?
affliction.
I heard him continue his sentence.
Oh.
Through the wall, but not through Discord.
Oh, he. Yep, there he
there we
goes.
go.
Discord just stopped working for me for a hot minute.
Last we heard was you went over to the guy.
Yeah, I just went over to the guy and I'm just going, hands behind my back, like looking as innocent as possible, just going, hello.
Looks down at you and says, follower of Shantae.
Yeah.
So that's all he says. He just says evening.
All right, are we all done with the introductions, or are we gonna grow a flower now?
Let's grow a flower.
Awesome.
So Perrin does in fact use Druidcraft, and he makes a flower, and as he makes this flower, unfurling from it, it's just like a daisy or whatever, but unfurling from the bottom of it, the entire landscape begins to grow and change as a field of flower blooms before all of you.
Wow.
And you can see the there's dead trees. You can see the dead trees coming to life with blossoms. The rocks that are around grow mossy. Just stuff like that. And another portal opens.
Ta-da!
Right on. Good job, kid. Give him a thumbs up, and I walk over to the portal.
Well,
Yeah.
if this is where we part ways, good luck to you all. Good luck to you as well, Perrin.
Good job with the spell.
Please
Oh,
don't
thank you.
Please don't punch my friend terribly hard. He already gets enough of that from me, unfortunately.
Perrin can take a few hits.
Oh, I know. I just feel bad whenever I accidentally hit him too hard, which is every time we reconnect after a period of not seeing each other.
I'll try to be gentle with him, and she slaps him on the shoulder, and he like staggers, and he's like, ugh. I thought you said you were going to be gentle. She was like, that is gentle. You didn't fall, did you?
She has point.
Marshall, you'll have to update me on any new ghost stories you've heard since the last time we met.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, of course. I got a ton of them around, especially about this thing I heard about what happened in Viliami Grove a couple of years ago.
I would be interested in hearing those ones in particular. But if we don't see each other again in the trial, I'll catch up with you after.
Yeah, of course. We're gonna definitely have to do that. The ghost story, by the way, is a doozy. Something about someone robbing graves.
Robbing graves?
Really?
What?
That sounds like a tremendously bad idea in the Grove.
Oh yeah,
You know, I heard about. Was it like a priestess of Saloon?
No, not the priestess. Just a follower of Saloon robbing graves in Viliami Grove.
Huh. I heard a rumor. I'm just sort of out and about. I heard a rumor that a priestess of Saloon was going about robbing graves.
No,
Can
wait,
you
I heard it
imagine
was
that?
It was just simply a follower of Saloon.
Huh.
Fucking character voices.
Well, things do tend to get changed through the grapevine.
We should go to the portal.
Yes,
Oh,
we should,
yes,
please.
yes.
Front flip into the portal.
Hunter's already been through the portal, actually.
He's just like,
Phil's
we're the
like,
rest of my fucking idiots.
Phil's just like, I don't want to be here for this weird conversation with people I don't know and have gone through the portal.
The
Fair
moment
enough.
the portal opened up, Henry was going
I
through
was
it.
quickly behind, just going, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Social interaction. No.
Ember is going through the portal last. Was like eager to go through, heard that, and just like froze for a minute, and then it's like, oh nope, gotta go.
I'll give Perrin a hug before darting into the portal. With like
They all say their
"Good luck, Perrin,
goodbyes.
bye.
They all say their goodbyes, with the exception of Ardeth, who still is kind of just like stony faced, still kind of like trying to mean mug Henry, but no, he can take his ass, so he's not like too keen on like trying to do some sort of intimidation shtick with him.
He's giving me a glare.
He starts glaring, but then he's like, "Fuck, you really like fucked me up in that one fight." And we're going to get trooped.
Me. Gotta turn the page in the notes.
What's this? Oh, that's so cute. When did I put that up? Oh, that's cute. Oh, everyone's an okay size. What's going on?
Whoa!
Miraculous.
Amazing.
Ooh, whoops. Is the grid on?
Yeah,
Oh, it is.
looks like it.
I usually turn the grid off because it sucks.
Everything's coming together.
You were all swooped into this new one. What you see before you is a forest glade, and in the middle seems to just be a pond. And of course, in front of the pond, in front of the boulders and everything like that, there is a little placard. And excuse me while I just make sure everyone can get controlled by the right people. One thing about Roll20, you just can't have everyone already controlled by who they're supposed to be controlled by.
No.
Do it every single time. They need to streamline this.
I think there is a way to streamline it. At some point,
Yeah,
I
you
need to
can
look
copy
at it.
paste.
I think
Copying.
tokens into different pages.
I think what it is that you have to make essentially sheets for everyone, and those sheets come with like tokens attached, and we
And then
can
we
move our
can-
tokens
Yeah, we can place them, and they're like automatically.
linked to us.
I was gonna say attuned.
You
Same.
can also just.
I have
if
no
you
idea how to
select-
do that though.
If you select all the tokens and copy paste, their settings will retain between each.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will try that the next time. And by the next time, I mean the next time.
I will, before we get started, I will like saddle over to Ember, and just sort of like, so I have a small favor when you go to meet your friend Marshall. Since I'm, a bounty hunter and information sort of like a part of the business, could you
Right.
ask her what the deal, like what's going on in the Styx blinds? Professional curiosity.
Um.
If it comes off in conversation.
Sure. If you'll tell me where you heard that rumor about the Grove.
Oh, yeah, it was.
The Wayside
oh.
Inn.
Oh, I think about a month ago, month and a half perhaps. I was out on a job and doing the bounty, and I was in Lotus River City, right? And going to the tavern, settle all the
Bones.
stuff, and they get bounty hunters all the
Bones.
time. Where?
Bones.
Yes.
It was the Wayside Inn.
Oh, the Wayside Inn. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of things going on. Very
Yeah.
scattered brain today.
I know the Wayside Inn.
And
Continue.
they get bounty hunters all the time, so they're perfectly fine with putting people up. So I'm sitting down enjoying my drink after a hard a nice day done, and two caravanners come walking in. What did they? One was a tiefling with wings.
Okay.
The other was a blue dragonborn, I believe.
Yeah, there would be a Dragonborn. I was a part of the caravan, remember?
Right. It's just sort of something I overheard along with the general chatter. Hold on, I actually need to look at my own notes to remember, because brain equals shit.
If you want to hop into the one-on-one, I can tell you exactly what they said.
Oh god,
I
yes,
remember?
please.
Okay, let's just go there really quick.
Thank you.
Not Ember looking incredibly nervous as it continues.
Oh lord. Oh no.
Anyone's paying attention to Ember, she's looking very tense.
Been there, done that.
Oh, Addie's just like essentially T-posing till it's just playing the Jeopardy music.
What do Okay, God has reminded me because I have Swiss cheese goldfish brain.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they were talking about that she was a follower of Saloon and was found like in the graves that she was apparently robbing. But the Cedric, yes, was like, well, I mean, we don't actually know what happened. Like, there's probably stuff that we just don't know. And the Havalier? I don't remember.
Kavalar.
Havilar. Oh, yes. Was like, well, why was she there in the first place? There's a bunch of evidence saying that she probably did do it. And then a bunch of people went missing. That's where I heard it.
Okay. Alright, good to know.
This Havalier was trying to convince Cedric that she was, I guess, no good and shouldn't be trusted. Although,
Yep, that sounds about right.
Do you know these people?
Yeah.
is that you?
No. They can be kind of suspicious. They're also protective of like other people in the caravan.
I mean, understandable.
It's a lot of them being reasonably cautious. Also, Villamani Grove is extremely dangerous. A lot of people go missing there every year.
So I've heard. But yes, I heard it well just after a job.
Interesting. Thank you.
No problem.
Rumor has it.
I have my own curiosities about the Grove, so I try to collect rumors and stories about it where I can. So thank you.
No problem. We should
I
go
love
see
this.
what the stuff says, so I can not help at all again.
Oh yeah, let me write it down for y'all. Let me just say it first because I can write faster than I can. I can talk faster than I can write. That's not the right page. This one should be an easy one. I have a head and tail, but no legs.
Oh, that's a
Coin.
Yeah, it's a coin.
Pull out a copper coin.
One. Makes sense.
Yeet it into the water.
That doesn't seem to do anything.
Maybe it's a silver?
Yeah, I sure.
Dump all your gold into the pond.
No.
That's how they're getting their funding for the month.
I'll take out a silver and I'll flick it in.
That doesn't seem to do anything.
Fuck, it's a gold.
Maybe there's a coin already in here that we have to get.
Maybe it's also a river. No.
A river has an end.
A worm? Worms don't have legs. Just saying.
Hold on, we've tossed a copper and a silver.
Might as well try the gold.
Yeah.
And I will toss a gold in.
It doesn't seem to do anything.
Fuck!
Can I just lean over and peer into the water?
Yeah, sure.
What
You
do I
can't
see?
really lean over. These boulders are pretty big. But you can climb on top
Climb
of the
on them.
boulders. Yeah, you can climb on top of the
Yeah, I
boulders.
climbed too.
Look down. It just seems to be like a shallow pool. You can actually like reach in, grab your coins back if you want them.
Yes, I am. I need that shit back.
Are there any other coins besides the ones that were thrown in there?
Nope.
I mean,
Actually, roll me investigation for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I help.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'll help Henri.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a +5, so I'll be like maybe decent.
Okay, 13 plus 7, 20.
Okay.
Hold on. 24.
Damn. So that should be.
I rolled really good.
With both of those checks, you can see that just looks like to be standard pond. There's algae growing on the rocks. Not where you're standing, so they're not really slippery. Again, From the trees and the pond, there's no animal life, no birds, no squirrels, no tadpoles, no
Uh,
fish. It
can
just
I?
reflects you guys perfectly. And the sun is the sun's a little harsh. So, Addie, when you like dip your hand in, it's kind of like refreshing.
Ooh, nice.
Um, maybe it's just we're putting in the wrong coin. Can I go out and walk around the area, do another investigation check to see if I could find a coin,
Ooh, yeah, can I
a
have Ori,
straggler?
like, look for something shiny up high?
Sure thing.
Yeah, I'll
You have Ori
stand.
go up.
Yeah, I'll put my hand
Once you
on
make
Henry's
the find
shoulder.
familiars, like they persist until like they die or you want to change their form. Like you can summon and dismiss them at will.
Hell yeah. Got my boy.
Find Familiar is extremely useful. I love Find Familiar.
Oh yeah.
You could
I
have.
love
They can
my
even
boy.
deliver hand spells. Like if you do a shocking grasp, they can deliver that
Yeah.
for you.
No, I have a spell. It's not currently prepared,
You can
I
also put
think.
dragon breath on them. You can
Yeah,
touch
that's
them.
the spell.
I have a
I could make my bird terrifying.
I have an idea. This might not work. But while they're doing that, can I climb up on the rocks, get to the pond, and stick my face in?
I have lost my person. Hold on. Ooh. I go over to Mavis and I clap my hand on her shoulder, and then I go back to being Ori.
Yeah, you can stick your face in. Are you trying to get your platinum piece in there too?
I don't want to give it up, but I guess if it falls out of my neck and into the water along with my face.
So you do that. Your platinum piece does kind of like not yank off your head because your hair is blocking the way for that. But it doesn't seem to do anything. Henri, so it's not the gold, the platinum, silver, or the copper. Henri, you want to roll that investigation check,
Sure. Yeah.
and tell me where you're searching exactly.
Um, I guess first around the pond, but I'm just first at the doing a circle around the pond, but then I would continuously go more and more out, like around the trees and whatever else. I'm just looking for a coin, either
Doing a
under
perimeter
the
sweep.
yeah,
Right,
pretty
and
much for the coin.
Addie, Henri doesn't Henri Ori doesn't seem to spot anything from above. Doesn't look like with all the tree cover. Doesn't look like he can see anything too well.
Alright.
Mavis, are you doing anything?
What am I doing? What do I want to do? I think I'm going. What do I want to do? Can I sense? Can I investigate to see if there's anything within like 80 feet of us or like in the surroundings that could give us another clue?
You're using a spell for that?
No, can I just use my investigation, like make an investigation check?
Yeah, sure. Are you helping Henri or going against Henri?
Why would I ever help Henri? That's a stupid question.
Just gotta know for posterity's sake.
I am gonna cast guidance on myself and though, and then roll investigation.
Okay.
So investigation, flat plus a d4, 13 plus a d4. Ooh, 17.
17. And Henri, what did you get for that investigation?
I'm gonna roll it right now. Oh, it's a nat 20 plus 7, 27.
God damn. Till, are you doing anything, or are you just still standing at the edge?
So Toe's kind of just sitting there and just thinking, because Till's just like, everyone else is kind of doing the stuff they do. So they'll just like dancing lights above the water for shits and giggles and kind of let everyone else do the work.
That's
What are
weird.
they gonna do? Like, they would just be there digging in the dirt or something.
Ooh, so pretty. Make them purple.
Sure.
Okay, so Mavis, with that nat 20, with that's not nat 20, the 17. You're walking around the tree line, and you're going deeper into these sparse woods, and you're going counterclockwise than Henry when you see something higher than you can reach in the trees. It's all the way kind of embedded in the trunk, and as you're kind of like reaching for it, Henry, that's when you come around again, and you're like, "Oh, I found this!" And you yoink it right above Mavis's head, and be like, "Hey, look at this coin I got! I found."
Amazing.
You yoink it right from underneath Mavis, like literally.
Now wait, I do want to say, uh, Henry is the type that would gloat slightly if he got a one up on Mavis, but it's pretty clear that Mavis found it first. So
But she
Henry
just couldn't
just
reach it.
yeah, exactly. So Henry wouldn't be like, I found it. He'd be like, nice one, Mavis, and he grabs it. He more like grumbles it, and then he just picks it up, and he hands it to Mavis probably because she did find it first.
Oh,
Nah,
Henry does have some morals.
You take it, Henri. I couldn't have reached it anyway.
Are they bonding?
Right?
Don't say
She's
that.
She's
like
got the
looking over
biggest
at this, like,
scowl on her face, but it's like, no.
was very quickly sketching and just writing down, like, definitely probably can't hear it, but it's just writing down what they think's being said. It's full of insults.
No, I have observation, so I can read lips.
Yeah, you're just telling me then.
Yeah,
I'm just
like,
transcribing with an
narrating.
autograph, with a picture. This momentous, like, occasion.
Henry just scowls back and doesn't say a word and just turns around to go to the pond. He got his confirmation, and he walks up as close as he has to and does a quick little thumb flip of the coin into the pond.
Aw.
Does anything happen?
Are we a
Yeah,
winner?
something does happen.
Are we a winner?
The pond glows as Henry flips the gold coin into it, and behind you guys, a little portal appears.
Into the portal.
We are
Hop
knocking
off.
these out.
After I just, like, take a drink of the water, I just yeet into the portal.
You get
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
oh,
Oh my god!
It's like
Seriously?
You
it's like
weren't
that
here.
sweet,
for-
delicious cave water.
If that's a serious case thing, or serious thing, that's a 17.
You're fine. You weren't here for the cave water drinking contest. I almost fucking forgot about that.
funny. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Short version, we found a cave with suspect water. Mr. Nobody, Justin's character, and
Rekka?
Kate's character,
Yep.
proceeded to drink it, even though it was nasty, stagnant cave water.
We
And
were
they
on our
got like
watches, by the way.
highest balls because there's
About right.
also suspicious mushrooms
Yep.
that
It was a
I,
great day.
the fear
About right.
bolt, collected,
Awesome day.
and that I used those mushrooms after selling them to a really hot herbalist to get laid later. It was great.
I almost forgot about
For
that
you.
too.
Yeah, right?
We're really knocking back that cave water.
Yeah, you were. Anyways, I go through the portal.
Yeah, I go to the
And
port.
away we go.
Oh.
Whoa.
Away you guys go. So I'm supposed to just. Ooh, what? That is the wrong thing. Whoopsie daisies. I can just select all of you and then copy. Ooh. And this one is kind of like a crack one. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh, good.
Did I get everyone? Did I get everyone? I did get everyone, and I also got the circle too. Whoops.
the test proctors were like, all right, we're bored. Let's give him a fun one.
Yeah, really.
Bored of you guys thinking.
Oh, well, I'm not sure if it constitutes as fun, but
Oh boy.
well, here's the thing: they absolutely are fucking with you guys, but I'm not sure if it.
Well,
Not
I
sure
mean,
if y'all are going to have
obviously.
fun.
What? Is it needle in the haystack? God damn it.
No,
No.
Aw.
maybe.
I have fire.
I'm not giving you anything away. Anyway,
Did you
but
just
is
say
long
Dylan?
and slim, works in light, has one eye, and an awful bite.
A
Dick.
needle.
It is a fucking needle.
I
Okay.
start firebolt in the hay.
I'll just mage hand wave through the. I could just cast shatter on it. Unless someone has
If you
locate
cast
object.
if you cast
No.
shatter on it, I'm gonna make the what's it called, the needle fly into somebody's eye and poke it out their eye out.
That'd be a really silly story for why you have that eye patch.
I can catch missiles. Let's go.
Which one are you firebolting?
I just start firebolting all of them. It's hay. That's what the thing says. Firebolt. Pew 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 pew. Let's get this show on the road.
You know, if someone does get their eye poked out, I do have greater restoration prepared. So
Quick, like draw from the hip. Just pew pew pew.
Without
know
even
why.
so you go up to it, you read it, and then you automatically just like, hold on guys, I got this. Pull out your wand and just go pew, 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 pew.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Mavis.
Is that what
I
happened?
don't actually. I would actually be pulling out my sword, which is a lot bigger than a wand, because that would be my spellcasting focus.
That's what he said.
Yep,
Hey,
Oh
Mavis.
my god.
and just
Why?
You're the one who made a dick
So-
joke.
Just going hog
Yeah.
wild.
I was just
yep.
about to say.
I just
You can still
Hop over
complain about
here.
my own hubris.
Hey,
and like I pull out like my dagger and my rapier, and like fire starts to gather. Actually, no, wait, hold on. I don't have to. I have like 3 like bolt things, whatever. I just start blasting.
Mavis.
So anyway,
So you blast them, and you start blasting them,
I
and
set
they catch
shit
fire.
on fire.
And now you have to wait. Now you have to wait for the fire to die down, and for the hay to just completely
can I
turn
cast
to ash.
create
So you got
water
a
to
couple
put
of
out the
minutes.
fires?
For them to burn a little bit.
Well,
Addie
yeah,
is-
after it's like so it doesn't spread though.
I know what I'll do is I'll use my mage hand to fan the flame so that way it burns quicker.
what's the Stitch gif? There it is. In voice, that's Addie right now.
Let me see. What is this? God. The nicest angel you have, Addie coming down. Anyway, here's Firebolt.
Yep.
Hey, Mavis.
Yeah.
I think your granddaughter knows the answer to this question.
What do you mean?
Choose your next words carefully.
Dick?
What are you implying,
What were
Henri?
marshmallows?
How much
Oh.
longer do you want to live before you say
Mavis
another
can probably
word?
make some. I think Mavis can make some marshmallows.
I take the marshmallow.
Are you guys gonna roast marshmallows over the fiery
I mean,
haystacks? Is that what's
If
Why
we're
happening?
wait-
not?
Yeah, if
Yeah,
we're waiting
when
for it
you
to
don't have
die down,
chestnuts.
might as well, right?
Yeah.
The other option is that I can summon my big hands and use those to sort of sift through the burning embers.
But that's like wasting a thing. We don't know how much more riddles we're gonna get, or if we're gonna get deposited into.
It only costs a key point, and I have 11 of them.
That is true.
They go for him.
If yeah, I mean, if you want.
I will, if everyone else is just sort of sitting watching, I will, like, kind of bored, because I kind of always need to be moving, summon my arms, go to the nearest burning pile, and just sift through with the astral claw so I don't actually burn myself.
I'll start doing that with my mage hand on the other ones, just to help.
Alright, both of you guys roll an investigation.
Oh, could I join that, but like use my sword?
Oh, can I help Ember
Poke.
with that?
That's a 19.
I will take the help.
Yeah, kind of look for the needle and then point it out to them as they're shifting through it.
Oh, hold on. Go to which haystack you're sifting through, please.
Alright.
Whichever one Amber's at. This one here?
Yep.
Alright, so Till, you do not find the needle in this one. Ember and Henry, you also do not find the needle. Addie, you don't find the needle either. You're actually a little bit too busy just like poking at the flames and the embers and stuff a little bit. You're just like sparks.
I'm gonna move on to this one.
Fire.
Yeah, I'll
Well,
move
when
over
sparks
to this
fly.
one.
So the funny thing is that I have learned this lesson because I have actually almost set myself on fire
Oh
before.
my god.
Fucking around with
It's all fun and games until you set yourself on fire.
Okay, but I was wearing like the polyester flannel pajama bottoms.
Oh my god. Bones.
And I was
Those are like the most
fucking
flammable
around.
things in existence.
Yeah, I was fucking around with the fire, and then like one I guess landed on my left leg, and I didn't feel it for the longest time. There's like, I would say like a 6-inch hole in those pair of pants, and I feel something warm brush my leg, and I look down and I just see it smoldering. I'm like, ah! So I literally jump vertically in the air while taking the pants off. And I like actually get them off, and I start like patting them with my foot.
God damn it, Bones.
But
Yeah, no,
I
I'm looking at
learned.
the
I love that.
other.
Anyway.
Yeah, a little antecedent about my life. Anecdote. Jesus.
Roll me investigation check, please. Again. Actually, you can keep your same checks unless Addie wants to roll again. If you're taking another one, or you're just having too much fun.
I would like to.
I'm having too much. No, Addie will focus. I will focus, and I'll go to like the other one, and I'll
keep my 19. It was nice.
I got a 10.
19.
Yeah, go ahead.
Investy.
Even with the advantage?
Yep.
Damn.
Bluff.
Oof. Addie, you are shifting through this haystack, through the smoldering embers of this haystack, and you almost mistake it for a needle for one of the embers at first, but you see the needle glowing hot and red, and how do you pick it up?
Well, first of all, I don't. I like shoosh it off the fire, and I like take some dirt over it, and I just start like patting it with my foot. I found it! And I like look at it every now and again. If it still looks warm, cover it with dirt again, like pat it again.
Just go pick it up with my mage hand. Whee! Unless Ember gets there first, and then Ember can pick it up.
A giant claw reaches down and picks up this
This only lasts for like 10 minutes, so.
Hunter just picks it up with his bare hands. Just picks it up.
Ah!
This man got no feel in his hands. Just picks it up, bro.
It's so still so hot. Like all y'all can visibly tell that this thing is still like burning hot, and Henry just picks it up.
Man,
I just
don't
knock it out of his hand with my mage hand. I'm like, stop it!
Oh, I hold on to it.
Henry!
You just because
What?
you can't feel it doesn't mean it's not hurting you. Put it the fuck down.
Please!
It's just a little warm. We got the needle. I don't know. What do we do after this?
It's in my mage hand.
There's a pedestal.
Oh, okay. Henry brings the needle over the pedestal.
Gracious.
All 3 of the college-age kids following this dude is like, put down the fucking needle! Him.
God, we have 2
No.
old people and then college-age kids.
Yeah, really.
Hey, I'm middle-aged.
They're old.
He's perfect. He's that perfect age for teen dad, and then Mavis is
Yeah.
the perfect age for teen grandma.
He already has kids, so it's just perfect to adopt the rest of us.
I
He
ain't
would be
adopting
like
any of
a
y'all.
little bit younger than my dad if he were still alive.
I have no idea how old my dad is. Never
Yeah.
met him.
Never knew my father. I bring the needle over to the pedestal.
Damn!
I never knew my father.
Fucked my mom and left. Oh.
Mood.
Damn.
All right.
Really? He had the balls to do that? Your mom's fucking
Is there like a
scary.
slot for the needle or something?
No, it just looks like it's the pedestal.
All right. I place the needle on the pedestal maybe here.
It glows, and a little portal opens up in front of y'all.
Cool.
Oh, excellent.
Knife.
No one tell Parrot I
Ooh.
set shit on fire, please.
I have no idea who that person is, but when I find them, I will into the portal.
No, too. Why
Into
would you
the
betray
portal.
me like this?
Chaotic.
Speaking of which,
Hey,
It just seems like your two's brand at this point.
not known
Yeah.
us long enough to determine our brand.
As far as you know, we could be
I will
perfect
refrain from
angels of the
comment.
law.
I will refrain from comment.
And I like look at like
I'm looking away. I'm just not meeting their eyes.
probably for the best. We'd probably start laughing if you did.
speaking of which, sorry, this isn't an action-packed session, but
No, it's just
There's
shits
a
and
little-
giggles, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
you
Oh,
all will
no!
shoot back into this
Yes!
area.
I run up to the person that fucking
No,
Addie was
chill.
talking to before, and I go, Addie lit things on fire.
Damn it! Fuck!
No, you blew things up.
No, I just lit them on fire with firebolt. Fuck you. Fuck
As you all
also.
come back into this demi-plane, you see Perrin at the river, filling his water skin as Till runs up behind and Addie, did you really?
It was a needle in a haystack. Nothing. No one got hurt. Sort of.
Really?
Henry picked up the fucking needle when it was still red hot. I yelled at him to drop it. He wouldn't drop it.
Perfectly fine.
Bullshit.
You as you
It's
all
not
are
real
talking,
hay. It's demi-plane hay. So what's the
literally
what's
carry
the harm in a
around-
little hay arson?
I literally carry around a flaming sword all day. I think I could.
It doesn't
handle
mean
holding
you
a
touch
hot
it.
needle for 10 seconds. You'd be surprised.
Fire
you a
isn't on your hilt.
masochist?
I think
That's
that's
for me
between
and
him
my
and his
wife.
wife.
Yes.
Mm.
so moving on. Moving on. You hear the Archmage's voice carry out over this demi-plane again, and she says,
Please, for the love of God, stop.
no, that would be God speaking. That'd be me saying that. Trailering Somniferin says, attention, teams. We here in Castle Dalen have decided to consolidate the teams, so forth, permanently. Until we say otherwise, you will be not only meeting and traveling through the demi-planes with the people you see in front of you, but also they will be your companions in fighting and in trials to come. Do your best.
Great, we got the rejects.
You might want to go apologize to the dude that is glaring at you consistently.
Don't call
Apologize
my
for
friend
what?
a reject. That's mean. He's my friend.
Yes, so Kyla, Kayla. Kayla and Marshall look to be like kind of sifting through the chest. Ardet is kind of just like poking at the fire, making sure that it doesn't go out, even though you all are fairly certain that's completely unnecessary.
Yeah.
He just wants
It's
me
magic fire. We're in a demi-plane. Oh, can we move? Por favor.
Oh, you can't move?
No.
I
We've been immobilized.
you shouldn't be because y'all were just here.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I'm also reusing the same ones because listen, if my laptop is going to shit
It's
the bed every
clearly
time I try to
that
do
it's
something.
no. The clear answer is that the government is broke, so therefore they're reusing the same areas.
Listen, war is expensive.
And it's been
Maybe
going
don't
on
go
for
to
20
war.
years. Hold on, is Perrin's group traveling with us for the rest
Until we're
of
done.
the trial? Okay, for the rest of the trials. Okay.
See, they make it sound as
Yes.
if they made this decision up on the fly, but I have a feeling that this was the set decision from the beginning.
Probably.
too
The Archmage is
surprising.
very smart and terrifying.
Be too surprising. We somehow know these people in some capacity.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I like Marshall.
I
Don't
think
get
the
me
only
wrong.
person that is completely new is what's it called? Kayla.
I mean, I'm also here not knowing anyone. That's for me and my inability to make friends.
Oh, I dragged Till over. Till, this is one of my best friends, Perrin. Perrin, this is one of my other best friends, Till.
Yeah, we
Nice
close
to
fire.
meet you.
I'm just like standing excitedly, like looking between them, like, yay, my two best friends are meeting each other.
It's all fun and games until they become better friends than they were with you.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
oh.
Remind me of high school, why don't you, Justin? Damn.
Right?
Yeah, God, I got high school flashbacks too. Woof. Middle school flashbacks too.
So how long have you known Addie?
Oh,
Still about to get real jealous.
Oh, I was about like 16 or 17 when we met up in Grey Crest.
oh
think
yes,
about-
I believe you had just moved into the country.
Yes, I did.
So,
From where?
Exlesia!
Ember looks up. What?
Nothing!
yes, Addie tells me that she moved from Zixclesia to Sihonavan. And we met in Greycrest, and I was just starting my tutelage to Maleki, of course, and I was just starting to train to be one of those people who ferry people back and forth between Greycrest and Glassforest village.
Oh, yeah.
I had followed Maleki for most of my life, but nothing in like a super official capacity. So I joined the temple in Grey Crest and did a more official capacity. But nothing like Perrin, which I'm very proud of you.
Oh, thank you. We all know that it was not an easy thing, especially with Volmare breathing down my neck at every turn.
That Ember just looks up and looks over and is like, huh?
A complete prick by the name of Volmare Soul. I mean, he.
With
Honestly, a dreadful person.
I'm just wondering who this is. I am apparently very bad at names if I've heard this name.
I don't think you have. I don't think you have. But Perrin goes on. Yes, Volmair Soul, complete prick. Not, and he doesn't make it any better that he's so arrogant, and also his arrogance is completely and totally valid. He is extremely good
Mm.
at what he does.
He still sucks though,
He still sucks.
quite hard. Okay, and then I met Perrin. Wait, God, what did we decide, Gene? I totally forgot.
I don't.
When our characters met, I can't remember.
At like teenage,
like late teenage.
like 18, 19 for you, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. We met like a few years ago. I was about 18, 19, so a little after we met Perrin. We met, oh, goodness. It was around Port Town, I believe.
Yeah.
It was quite fun. I was on a bounty, and there was this guy who decided to skip out on his, like, rent. Like, he, like, just tried to dodge paying taxes or something. And I caught
FRS is pretty serious.
Very, very serious. And he tried to cause a giant scene in the street, so I made an even bigger one by punching him in the face and beating the shit out of him. It was great.
Please clean up for that one.
Yeah, I still feel a little bad about that, but like, he sucked real
He
hard.
sucked, but you can't just punch. You can't just punch like middle class people in the middle of the street. Badly.
He was resisting bounty hunting arrest.
You still can't punch a well-known person. I even have limits on who I can punch.
Well, I've gotten better on my impulse control, I'll have you know. I have not punched anyone in the face since that one. In the middle of a town. I have punched people in the face, but not in the middle of a town.
Just like shakes their head and is laughing.
It certainly sounds like you've had quite the time being the bounty hunter.
It's honestly a pretty nice gig.
And which one were you a part of again? Certainly not the one in Lotus River City, right? It's here in Nova Ether.
Yes, the Grand Bounty Hunters Guild. Ran by Celia
the one
Stahl.
full of all the women.
Yes!
Yes. Except for they have that one man there. Terry...
Tybalt.
Thomas
He's my mentor.
Tybalt.
Well, he's not there yet. He'll get there. He just hasn't, realized.
Get where?
Transitioning. It's very, when you meet him and like talk to him for a little while, it's pretty obvious. He just hasn't like quite caught up yet. Everyone else thinks probably about middle age when he'll finally sort of catch up to it. It's fine. He's great though.
Sorry.
Me and Ike were laughing about this.
Yes. Parents says, "Well, you know me. I haven't had as many adventures or anything like that. It's mostly just been traveling up the temples and the shrines, and that does take up a majority of my year, especially with all the traveling I do. I swear that sharp scales could probably bleed me dry if they weren't so hospitable."
They are quite the bunch. I enjoy them immensely.
Especially Yori. She is a firecracker.
Yeah. She's like, "Oh, Eddie, you've come by. Do you have another bounty?" Okay. Last stall, like kind of on the end. There's like a little hitch post. You can sort of time. We'll bring him soup and shit. It's just like a few coppers, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, you're the best. She's great. I love her."
She is.
Jean might
And
be muted.
oh, I'd hate to take.
I don't know if Jean was trying to talk.
No, I was talking to Jupiter.
Oh, my bad.
Fine. You are correct in the assumption that is usually what happened.
Sorry, continue.
Perrin goes, yes, all the sharp skills are incredibly nice, but I'd hate to take up all your time here, especially since we will. I mean, there will be other times to discuss things. Since I guess we are traveling with each other now.
It seems like it, at least for the foreseeable future. How exciting! I'll wander back to the fire after the conversation ends.
Yeah, same, and I'll be right back.
Uh,
I move at this point to sit by the fire, and I'm just like, I don't know. I guess checking my stuff. Holding on to the little token from Saloon. And then I guess I'm also because there were a couple of names in that conversation I never recognized. Everyone's just like heard one, went huh, and then just sort of half listened in from a distance.
yeah, a lot of hands in the pots here.
We weren't exactly quiet either.
So, Kayla and Marshall do come back to the fire. Marshall sits on sits right here in between Henry and Ember, and Kayla comes back over here, and I'm okay, I don't remove you, and I won't move Till or Perrin until they come back. And Kayla, she turns to you, Henry, and she says, "So, what? I don't know if this is a rude question, but what are you going to ask for?"
Henry is just sharpening his sword. He hears her questioning, doesn't probably respond for like a good 10-15 seconds, and I'm not gonna ask for a thing.
So you say that, and the first thing that the paladin does, he hasn't said a word, hasn't spoken, hasn't really done much anything. He started polishing his shield, in fact, and he scoffs, and he's like, "Really? What a
You said he
waste."
stands up?
No, he scoffs. He just scoffs and says, "What a waste."
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
I said it's a waste. You're a waste.
I'm having a hard time hearing you. I think your head's too big in that little ass helmet of yours. Do you want to say that again to my face?
He's not even wearing a helmet.
I just imagine he's wearing a helmet by looking at the picture. So
That's the only one I had.
boy, if I were you, I would quiet down.
Boy, I am over 300 years old. I think you're the only boy around here.
Damn, it looks like you're gonna end your life at 300. Had a pretty easy time kicking your ass last time.
Oh boy.
So if I were you,
Yeah.
I'd be quiet now.
I would say that was all just luck. And don't tell me what to
Just
do.
luck. It's very,
Hunter.
very surprising to me that you've lived for 300 years and you're so bad at fighting.
What did he just call Henry?
He called him a hunter.
Okay.
Does that ding-a-ling-ling for me?
Hmm?
Does that ring any bells for me?
That's a good question. Roll a history check.
Oh boy.
I would like to
What's,
also roll a history check.
what's my history? Oh, I have very good history, you guys.
Can I?
Oh,
Is there a chance I could get advantage from my past with Henri?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
Natural 20 for 29.
29.
I got a 16.
So, 16. You hear hunter and you're like hunter, like you hunt like some deer, some wolves or something like that. Addie, from your background, you have heard whispers of the servants where you grew up talking about how Sihonavan had this group of hunters that they used to employ. That's all you know. How this paladin seems to know, you just assume it has something to do with the fight that he and Henry had.
I was gonna try and intervene, but I'm curious. I'm gonna watch what happens next.
I don't even remember what Justin said, I'll be honest.
I just continue on with, I tell you what, trash can. I didn't show you half of what I can do. So, either you can sit down, shut up, or I can
Sit down and shut up. Who are you talking to? Who do you
I'm
think
talking
you're
to the
talking
man
to?
whose ass I kicked. What do you think?
And as Ardette does stand up, Kayla and Marshall stand up with him. Not in an intimidating way, but Kayla's like, Ardette, come on, settle down.
What about death?
Death. His name is Ardette. Here, I'll spell it out.
Hill stops T-posing near the fire and clocks back in and is like, what are we talking about?
Those two don't like each other, so they
Which
might try and
two?
kill each other again. The paladin are Death and Henry.
Ah! Kick his ass again, Henry!
No, can we not do fighting?
Yes, Marshall's like, no, quiet down, you. No fighting. No, we're supposed to be working together now.
I mean,
No
if
fighting.
Here's the thing. This is gonna be like we're gonna rest and heal our wounds. Before we sit down and fully do that, let them punch it out, get it out of their system, and that way we'll work together better. Better to have people fuck or fight, than have unresolved tension.
That's the smartest thing I've ever heard you say, Till.
Kill the other.
Hey! That's mean!
Does Mavis have anything to chime in?
We don't
No,
know
it's-
how permanent this will be.
Mavis, as this whole conversation is going on, Mavis has just slowly walked up behind the paladin and just says in like a very nice grandmotherly voice, "The only person who gets to kill Henri is me.
Oh,
So
kill!
why don't you
I thought it was
stand
fight.
aside, boyo, and let me take my vengeance when the time comes. Do you understand? Or do you want to deal with Mavis the Monster Slayer?"
Ember, do you cringe a little when she says that?
Yes.
At your first word, he like startles because he didn't even see you like walk up behind him, and he hears your little conversation. He's like, you know what? I think that's a great idea. There'd be nothing better than seeing that asshole get done in by an old woman. And he sits back down.
Do you just dislike him because he kicked your ass like in the trials, or do you have a more personal grievance?
You seem to know quite a bit about him.
Yeah.
I know enough about his kind, and
Is what?
just because he's here for no reason, it's a waste. There are people out here who need what the king and queen are giving.
Can you
And
He's
give
kind.
a little more context? Like that feels a little like a microaggression and or a macro, very aggressive aggression.
Yeah, listen, I'm an asshole, but I sure as hell I'm not a bigot. But all right, you do
Do
you, my
I-
man.
you're
I know
a
anything-
hunter.
Yeah, do I
You
know
could
anything
say
like
that,
more
but he's
specific?
so ageist. Henri?
You say that like
that-
any of us are supposed to know what that means.
I have a vague notion.
No, I want to hear it from this guy. I want to hear you tell us what it is that we're supposed to be so critical of.
Yeah.
You know what? Do you all, except for maybe you, old woman, do you all like this man?
I just
Think you
met
can
him.
become
No,
friends with?
not really.
Do you think you can become friends with him if you win these trials and fight by his side?
I mean,
I've
here's
known
the
him
thing.
for
We
13
met him
years,
maybe
and I've never been his friend.
4 hours ago.
And I think that's for us to decide, not you. So if you're
Not
going
for some jackass with a stick up his ass.
I'm
Like-
just saying.
No, you're
I
actually
won't tell
being
you.
very
I
little.
won't.
You're saying not enough. You're
Can
just
you
being
please?
a dick.
Can you?
and you're
Can you
not
please let me
saying
finish?
anything.
we all let the DMs.
Please let me finish. Stop talking over me.
Jump the trash can. Let's get up.
Justin, I'm gonna. I know where you fucking live. I'm gonna 1-2 you. Shut the hell up. Anyway, he continues on. If you all think you can fight by this man, stay by his side, maybe one day become friends with him, then I'm not going to say a thing because it will just be that much sweeter when you all find out. And he not sits back, but he crosses his arms again, leans back a little, and just closes his mouth. You can talk to him, but he won't respond. And Kayla, she kind of like rolls her eyes, and it's just like, come on. And he just doesn't respond. Doesn't say anything.
Feels a bit like superlative. Is we just met this man.
It feels like we just won the argument, and he's
Yeah,
too
honestly.
cowardly to admit it.
It's like a pirate that's all bluster and there's no wind in his sails. He's saying he got a big boat and said he got a little rowboat. I wonder what he's compensating for. Until we'll go sit by the fire.
Are you listening to the conversation all the way by the fire? Were you yelling at him?
Yes.
I think Till came back.
I came back.
You're
Yeah,
all
no,
living
I
with
come back by the fire at some point. Like, wherever they went. I don't know where they went. I just kind of heard shit talking and went, oh, drama.
Oh, the tea.
Drama detected.
Then followed it.
Blocking account. But with that little snafu dealt with, Marshall, she turns to you, Ember, and she says, "So, that story about Viliami Grove, would you still want to hear it? See if he's got some times?"
Yeah, yes, of course.
Well,
Addie informed me of the rumor that she heard, but it's always good to double check or to hear it from multiple sources.
oh yeah, it's a good one. So they say that there's this specter in Viliami Grove that was seen about not 10, but a couple of years ago now. It was when all them caravanners disappeared, and they say that this follower of Saloon, Addie says, Addie, right? Addie says it's
Yes.
some sort of priestess, but my sources tell me it was just the platinum piece, none of that fancy garb. Robin Graves, right in Viliami Grove, and you, and she cuts her eyes over towards Ardeth and leans in. It's like, Ardeth is one of them followers of Kellamore, so he's a kind of uptight about a lot of things, as you can see, but the Grove is a little bit of a sore point for him. He's apparently trying to track down that desecrator of the graves. But That's what I heard. There's a specter that spirits away people from the caravans. Not just from the caravans, but it happened to the caravans, and a lot of people got um, lost. And she puts a hand on yours, not a hand on yours, a hand on your shoulder, and she says, "Ember, I'm just glad that it wasn't you in the grove at that day, getting spirited away to who knows where, because people in the grove they disappear, they don't come back."
So I've heard. I did hear a similar story when I was a part of the caravan, so that is that's very interesting. Thank you for telling me.
Oh, it's no problem. We're all just hoping that they find the light back, they find the path back to the light, and all that.
Right, of course. I hope for that too. Um, Surely the people that disappear in the grove have to go somewhere, right?
So, they definitely don't make them graves for nothing, but they people just don't disappear without a trace. If there's anything I learned on my many travels, it's that people do not disappear without a trace very easily.
You said Ardef was looking for the person?
Oh yeah, he was. It's She leans in again. She's like, "That's it's not his boon or nothing. His what is it? His Don't tell him I said this. He's not even paying attention. Look at him glaring at your friend over there. Um, his son is sick, so he's kind of hoping that the money coming in from this is gonna take care of all the bills for the medicines and whatnot."
Right.
But I think that's a little, like a little side thing. Get money and then kill that person who desecrated the graves.
Right. Do you know what he has on that person so far?
Nothing that the rumor mill hasn't already sprouted up itself.
Right,
Just that follower of Saloon, keen on robbing graves.
Right, of course. That's not much to go on.
Not much to go on at all.
Well, I wish him the best of luck in getting help care for his son, and I wish you the best of luck in your ghost story collecting. That is a good one.
Oh no, that's not mine either. I I mean, not a lot of people know this either, but my sister was on the front and she was killed. So I'm kind of doing this to, help in the war. So more family members don't go dying on us. All that.
That's noble.
I'm trying for it to be.
Take it from me, it is. It's noble.
Wait, you cut out. I'm so sorry. What was that?
Take it from me, it is. It's noble.
Thank you, dear. And does anyone want to talk to anyone else?
Ember goes to staring into the fire, deep in thought.
Henry continues to sharpen his weapons after his little discussion with Trash Can.
Nope, just what I asked you.
Uh,
I'd be glancing between Ardith and Marshall.
I think Mavis starts crocheting a scarf.
I just start playing instruments out of like boredom, kind of waiting for.
We're since 11 and my meds are kicking in. We're gonna call it right there.
All right.
Totally.
Interesting.
I hope everyone had meaningful conversations.
Yeah.
Learn some new things.
I think so.
It just caused chaos.
Or cause chaos.
That tends to happen.
Alright, I'll go ahead and stop the recording.